Griffin, broken up by the Mustangs with a foul. Looks like that foul is going to be number 12, Ben Osborne, his first of the game, team's 5th. Evanson picks that pass, wire to wire for Evanson, 2-point layup. Heads up, good hustle, and that's Wyatt Evanson on that 2. And that's going to be an offensive foul against the Raiders. And that was Marzal trying to take the ball down across the arc, picks up the offensive foul. Mustangs cover the ball with an inbound. Russell taking the ball across half court with Evanson. Russell to Hurd. Hurd finds Osborne. Osborne back to Hurd. Over to Evanson, still outside the arc. Look underneath and back out. Hurd out there, double teaming Hurd now outside the arc after those 3 3-pointers early in the game. Evanson with the ball near the corner, looks inside to Russell, back out to Evanson. Hurd's open, goes for another 3, and it's good. Wow, Noah Hurd, 4 3-pointers for the game, brings the lead to 24-10 for your Mount View Mustangs. Raiders back across half court, moving the ball around the arc, trying to break the Mount View defense. Evanson almost breaking up that pass with a steal. Raiders recover, still moving that ball around the arc, looking for an opportunity for a shot. 3-point shot here, and that's nothing but net. Donovan Marzal with that nice 3-pointer, much needed for the Raiders. He brings their score up to 13, trailing the Mustangs 24, with 5:13 left in the second quarter. Underneath pass, that's Colin Jones with a 2-point play. Nice move by Jones. Raiders walking the ball across half court. Marzal again with the ball, puts a move on, looks to penetrate, looking for a foul, but no foul called on the play. Ball knocked out of bounds. Subs in for Mount View. Bottenfield back in. Number 4, Ryan Oliver, new in for the Mustangs. That's 2 points, and that's going to be Brandon Porter with that 2-point play for the Raiders. Raiders now 15 points to the Mustangs 26. 3-point shot there for the Mustangs. That's going to be Nick Cobb with that 3-pointer, no good. Rebound picked up, a nice hook shot there by Bottenfield. Can't quite make it though. Raiders charging back across half court. Raiders going underneath, jump shot. That's Brandon Porter putting 2 more points up for the Raiders. 17-26, Mustangs in the lead. Noah Hurd, another big 3-pointer, no good there. Ryan Oliver getting the travel call as he tries to put a move and get underneath the basket. Raiders cross half court. Nick Cobb on defense. Noah Hurd lining up. Raiders still moving the ball around outside, really having a tough time penetrating this Mustang defense and getting into the paint, being forced to shoot a lot of outside shots. There's one 3-point shot, no good. Bottenfield picks up that rebound. That was Griffin on that shot. Noah Hurd carries it across half court. Bottenfield gets the pass, charges in, passes back out to Cobb. Cobb, 3-point shot. Oh, that was close, in and out. Raiders pick up the rebound. Cross half court for the Raiders, moving it around the arc. Nice bounce pass to get it underneath. Wide open 3-pointer for the Raiders, can't quite connect. Melee underneath for the ball, Raiders come up with it. Nice pick. That's Noah Hurd picking the pass by the Raiders. Charges all the way in, can't quite get the 2. Noah Cobb trying for the rebound, can't pick it up. Raiders pick that rebound up. and carry it back across half court. 2:50 left in the second period here. Mustangs lead at 26-17. It's going to be Cobb with the inbound. Just 2:47 left to play in the second quarter. Cobb passes it off to Hurd. Hurd takes his time to find Bottenfield. Bottenfield, three-point shot here, no good. Isaac Ellis is there for the rebound. And that looks like a foul on the Mustangs. Looks like it's going to be Isaac Ellis with that foul. Yep, Isaac Ellis with his first foul of the game. Raiders walking it back across half court. Ben Griffin for the Raiders, moving the ball at the top of the key. Griffin finds Cates. That's Max Cates trying to make a move, can't get through. Raiders moving the ball around. That pass gets underneath. Looks like the Raiders are going to draw a foul on that. And that foul is going to be, it's going to be the second foul for Isaac Ellis. Ben Griffin goes to the line for two. Griffin's first shot, no good. Nice, but must have been a 1-and-1. Bottenfield picks up that, passes off to Evanson. Evanson to Russell, back to Bottenfield after that exchange of passes, slowing the gameplay down, hanging out pretty far outside the arc, giving his team a chance to set something up. Mustangs ahead by 9 here. Bottenfield picks up the pass, moves inside. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Looks like he's going to draw a foul on it. He does. Bottenfield's going to go to the line for two. Bottenfield's first shot is no good. That foul's on number 22, Max Cates for the Raiders, his first, team's third. Bottenfield's second shot, no good. Rebound got by Evanson. Evanson stuffed, going up for the two. Raiders recover that ball quickly across half court. Timeout for the Raiders. That's going to be 30 seconds. Raiders taking 2 timeouts already in this first half, 3 remaining. So there's 1:42 left to play in the second quarter of this exciting Varsity Boys matchup between your Mountain View Mustangs and the visiting Washington Academy Raiders. Mustangs up 26-17 early in the game here. Mustangs with 7 fouls, giving the Raiders the bonus. Raiders with 3 fouls so far in this game. Games coming up this week, Monday versus Winslow. Boys are away and girls are home. Monday's game, hopefully we won't lose that game to another snow day. Although many of the students in the Mountain View community, I'm sure, would be really psyched to add another snow day to this already extended weekend. Coming back after the timeout, Raiders are going to inbound the ball, and that's Ben Griffin on the inbound. Griffin finds Marzal. Marzal, ball nearly taken away by the Mustangs, tipped again, 3-point shot by the Raiders. That's good, and that's going to be Max Cates with a 3-point shot for the Raiders. And that's going to bring it to a 6-point game, 26-20. Mustangs in the lead. Raiders seem to be making some kind of comeback here. Russell at the top of the key passes to Evanson. Evanson back to Russell, looking to set something up. Russell passes, 3-point shot there. That's good. Great 3-point shot there by Nick Cobb. That's 29-20, Mount View in the lead. Cobb with his first points of the game. Nice big three-pointer there. Three-point shot by, ooh, that's a good three-point shot by the Raiders. And that's number 14, Donovan Marzal. 3 for 3. Raiders answering. Evanson charges back down, hands the ball off to Russell. Russell looking to make a move, hands it back to Evanson. 30 seconds left of play in this first half. Russell to Cobb. Cobb goes for 3 again, but can't quite make it. Ball comes back out to Russell. That's Bottenfield in three-point land. Passes back to Bottenfield. Bottenfield, nice move, looking for the layup underneath, looking for a foul, but doesn't get it. Charging back the Raiders, look for a three-pointer. That's rebounded by Evanson, and that brings us to the end of this exciting exciting varsity contest between your Mount View Mustangs and the visiting Raiders from Washington Academy. And we leave this half with the Mustangs up by 6 points, 29-23. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us on this live YouTube broadcast from MVTV. And that's Ben Griffin taking the ball inbounds. That pass nearly picked by Wyatt Evanson. Raiders barely recover that. There's a whistle call coming here. The officials are going to discuss. Hurd thinks that's going to be a Mustang ball as he waits at the sideline right about half court, and it is. So looks like it's going to be a carry call against the Raiders, and Hurd's going to inbound that ball, looks like to Russell. Inbound to Russell. Russell takes it across half court. Ellis breaks through the paint, sets a pick. Russell goes to Bottenfield. Bottenfield with a 3. That looked good from here. Must have been a call on that before the shot because there's no points. Score remains 38-27. Raiders bringing the ball across half court. Looking for the 2 on the layup, and they get it. That's 2 more points for the Raiders. 29-38, they trail. And that 2 points looks like number 33, Brandon Porter, getting those 2. Russell inside underneath, looking for the layup. Hoping for a foul on that, but it doesn't come. Ball out of bounds. Raiders are going to get the inbound. Mustangs setting up for a 4-person press. Trying to keep the Raiders on this side of the court. Evanson almost again with a pick. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Evanson fast on his feet and fast with his hands. Pick after pick in this game. And that's going to be a Mustang inbound. That's Hurd on the inbound. And he's going to find Russell, who goes to Evanson. Evanson wants to go for 3. He does, in and out, not quite. That rebound picked back up by the Raiders. It's a 9-point game right now as the Raiders charge back in. They get underneath. There's 2-point opportunity. They can't make it, but they are going to draw the foul. It looks like that foul might be on Isaac Ellis. And that's number 5, Gabe Layton, who goes to the line for 2 shots. And that's Ellis's 3rd foul in the game in the first of this half. Layton's first shot's no good. Second shot bounces out, picked back up, and that's Ellis on the rebound there to Bottenfield to Hurd. Hurd to Evanson, Evanson to Bottenfield. Max has got some room, decides to take it up for the jump shot. Oh, that is in and out. Hurd ends up with a rebound. Hurd's shot no good. Hurd and Evanson nearly collide in their hustle to pick up and break up that pass, which they do. Ball goes to Russell, back to Hurd. Ball with Bottenfield at the top of the key. Bottenfield to Ellis, to Evanson. Evanson back out to Bottenfield. Mustangs looking for a shot here, and they go. Bottenfield ends up underneath, broken up by the Raiders. Clay Crossman ends up with it for the Raiders, takes it back across half court. Marzal, double team, gets the ball back to Crossman. Crossman charges in, goes up for two, can't make it. Raiders there for the rebound. Another shot, can't make it. Raiders get the rebound again, and it goes back out across the arc. Crossman charges back in. Can't connect, but it looks like a Mustang foul coming up here. And it is. Clay Crossman's going to go to the line. That's going to be for 2 shots. And Isaac Ellis looks like has his 4th foul here in the 3rd quarter. He's going to have to dial it back a little bit. First foul shot by Crossman is good. It's an 8-point game. And Ellis goes out for a well-earned break. And he wants to save that last foul for the 4th quarter. In for Ellis is Ben Osborne. 2nd foul shot here by Crossman. That's nothing but net. So 38-31 now. We have a 7-point game. Mustangs in the lead. 2:04 left in this 3rd quarter. Russell puts a move on, makes some space for himself, but can't get the 2 points. Evanson hustling to try to get the ball back. Can't quite do it. Raiders are going to take it across half court. Raiders move the ball inside. Looking for 2 points. Can't get it, but that's going to be another Mustang foul. Looks like this one on Max Bottenfield. Benjamin Griffin drawing that foul. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That's Bottenfield's first foul of the game. First shot's no good for Griffin. Griffin lines up for his 2nd shot. Mustangs waiting to box out. That shot is good. We have a 6-point game. Raiders clawing their way back in this 3rd quarter. Mustangs get the ball to Evanson. Evanson to Osborne. Osborne to Bottenfield to Evanson again. Underneath to Osborne. Oh, that pass almost missed. Bottenfield ends up with it. Nice jump shot by Bottenfield for 2 points. 40-32. Mustangs in the lead. Mustangs break up the pass but lose it afterwards. Oh, jeez. That's Tyler Russell leaping for the defensive play, but ends up landing on the Raider, and he's going to get a foul on that. That was 23, Mike Taylor, taking the sprawl from Tyler Russell. Raiders with the inbound. That's 3 fouls for Russell here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders moving the ball around the arc. Wide open 3-point shot for the Raiders, no good. That was Marzal with that shot. Mustangs get the rebound, come back across half court. Evanson at the top of the key to Bottenfield. Bottenfield makes an inside move and back out to Russell with a wide open 2-point, can't make it. Raiders get the rebound and charge right back. Raider pass over the hands of Crossman, and the Mustangs are going to get the inbound on the sideline on their line. And that's Evanson to Russell for the inbound. Russell's going to walk it across half court. Back to Evanson. Evanson with some room, makes a move, goes up for 2, can't get it. Rebound. That's Osborne struggling for the rebound. Can't come up with it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Raiders ball at the baseline. Inbound. Osborne goes for the interception, can't get it. Raiders come right back. 3-point shot by Crossman, no good. Bottenfield comes up with a rebound. Bottenfield charging across half court, tries to find Hurd, but that pass broken up by the Raiders. Mustangs on the inbound. It's going to be Russell inbounding the ball. Russell finds Bottenfield outside the arc. Bottenfield, a potent shooter, outside the arc and underneath. He's going to take his time, make some room for himself, and he goes up. 3-point jump shot right at the buzzer, Max Bottenfield. Nice move, followed by a great shot, and that brings the score to 43 for your Mustangs to 32 by the Washington Academy Raiders as we get ready to start this fourth quarter matchup for the varsity boys. Exciting game so far. Mustangs out to an early lead. Raiders trying to claw themselves back, bring it within 6 in the third quarter. Mustangs extending the lead back out to 11. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this live YouTube broadcast brought to you by MVTV. Our video and sound engineer is Jonas Holmes on Mr. Beat for the play-by-play. Thanks for all the fans that showed up. Nearly packed this Mustang Gymnasium on a Saturday afternoon. It's cold outside, but it's certainly hot in here with the excitement of a fantastic Mustang matchup against the Raiders. It's going to be Hurd with the inbound to start out this fourth quarter. Mustangs lead 43 to 32. Russell takes it across half court, puts a move on, stops and goes back to Hurd. Hurd's going to take his time to set something up. Time and score. Mustangs want to keep that in mind. Pass from the Mustangs to the Raiders. Raiders take that and move the ball back across half court. Raiders put on a move, get underneath, looking for the easy layup, can't quite connect. Mustangs get that rebound. Hurd charges back across half court. Hurd taking his time to set something up, passing back and forth to Evanson. Already almost a minute gone in this fourth quarter. That's Ben Osborne passing to Evanson into Bottenfield. Bottenfield trying to make a bounce pass underneath to Russell, but that ends up in the hands of the Raiders. And that's Donovan Marzal carrying it across half court for the Raiders. Raiders moving the ball around the arc, looking for an opportunity to get inside. Ooh, that's a great pick by Evanson. Evanson comes right across half court, finishes it off with a layup for 2 points. Evanson with another steal. What a hustler he is today. Raiders trying to come back, looking for an inside shot, have to go back out to the arc. Oop, they get the ball inside and draw the foul. That was number 5, Gabe Layton, with the inside shot. He draws the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2. We have 6:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs ahead by 13, 45 to 32. Ben Osborne is going to take a well-earned break. And it looks like Colin Jones is ready to come in for the Mustangs. That foul was on Ben Osborne, his 3rd foul of the game. Team 7th. First shot is good by Gabe Layton, bringing the score up to 33-45. Looks like maybe a technical foul there, as Layton is shooting all by himself. Second shot, no good. And the players set back up. Not 100% sure what's happened here, but now we have Donovan Marzal shooting 2 after Leighton shot 2. Marzal's first shot is good, bringing the score to 34 for the Raiders, closing the gap to 11 points. Marzal shoots again, and his second shot is good, bringing it to a 10-point lead for the Mustangs. Raiders still trying to claw their way back into this game. Colin Jones in for the Mustangs. Raiders with the inbound pass. That's going to be Max Cates for the Raiders, taking it across half court. Intercepted by Evanson again. Pass to Hurd. Hurd charges down, looking for the 2, and he gets it. Another steal by Evanson. Another steal by Hurd. Holy cow. Hurd goes up for 3. No good. Bottenfield tries to get the rebound. They get the rebound. Bottenfield goes up. Can't make it happen. Evanson with another steal. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Raiders on the inbound. The steals just keep coming for this Mount View team. Raiders trying to get the ball across half court. 4-person press by the Mustangs. Raiders break the press, but another tip and a steal. Ball ends up with Hurd, who goes down for the 2-point layup. Wow. Steal after steal after steal by your Mount View Mustangs, followed by great passing. They just keep racking up the points. Now it's 49 for your Mustangs to 35 for the Raiders, and we have 5:37 left in this fourth quarter. Timeout called here.
Didn't have any opening for haircut.
Mustangs back on the court for the final 5.5 minutes of this exciting matchup between the Mustangs and the Raiders. Looks like that was called by the Raiders, that timeout. Raiders coach trying to put something together to get back in this game. Seems like every time the Raiders start to claw back, the Mustangs end up on top. Successful inbound by the Raiders. Broken up again by Wyatt Evanson. Evanson, the 11th grader for the Mustangs. Looking forward to another year with him on the team. That pass gets in for the Raiders. Raiders go for a long 2 points. They can't make it, but they do draw the foul. Looks like that foul is going to be on Colin Jones. That's going to be Brandon Porter going to the line to shoot 2 for the Raiders. Porter's first shot, in and out. Jones and Bottenfield waiting to box out for the rebound for the Mustangs. And it's up and it's out. And that's Colin Jones, comes up with a rebound, almost bobbles it, gives it a kick, comes up with it. Bottenfield gets it. Bottenfield to Evanson. Evanson moves the ball around to Hurd. Hurd, I think that's 5 3-point shots for Hurd. Wow, what a performance there. That brings the Mustangs up to 52 to the Raiders 35. Noah Hurd, another 3-pointer. Pass broken up by Noah Hurd. Looks like there's going to be a foul on that play, though. Raiders trying to set something up. Hurd in, looking for the steal, but ends up drawing the foul and sends Ben Griffin to the line for 2 shots. And that's going to be a timeout for the Mustangs, 30-second timeout. Mustangs coach looking for a strategy to stay ahead for the final 5 minutes of this game. Mustangs must be looking to slow down this game, use that clock, while the Raiders try to find a way to make up what looks like a 17-point gap. Mustangs have really blown this game open in the fourth quarter. Mustangs back on the court. Hurd consulting with the official. So that's Griffin at the line for the Raiders, shooting 2. Jones and Bottenfield again in position for the rebound. Looks like that was a 1-and-1, but Griffin's basket was good. 36 for the Raiders, and Griffin's going to shoot again. Second shot in and out. Struggle for the rebound. Raiders come up with it. Can't make the 2 points. They get the rebound again, and that's Cates for the Raiders who ends up with it. Nice pass to Marzal. Marzal goes for 3, can't make it. The Raiders get the rebound, and they're up for 2. They can't make the shot, but they do draw the foul. And it looks like Ben Griffin's going to go back to the line for 2 shots this time. That foul looks like it's on Colin Jones, and it looks like Jones's 4th foul. First shot, no good for Griffin. 4:43 left in the fourth quarter. Griffin's second shot. Nothing but net for Griffin on that shot. Brings it up to 37 for the Raiders to 52 for the Mustangs. Hurd's going to bring it across half court. Dishes it off to Russell. Russell goes up for a tough 2. Looks like he might get the foul. Shot no good. He does get the foul. He's going to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on Gabe Layton, his 3rd. Russell's shot, first shot, in and out. Russell lines up for his second shot. Second shot, no good. Raiders recover the rebound. Nice pass inside for the Raiders. Raiders looking for a jumper 2, can't make it. They get their own rebound back up, and that's going to be 2 points. That's Gabe Layton with that nice rebound recovery and 2-point follow-up. Hurd for the Mustangs, taking it across half court as the Mustangs move the ball around the arc, and at this point they know that time is on their side. Evanson nonetheless takes that long 3-pointer. Raiders pick up the rebound, and they're going to take it back across half court. And that's Griffin playing for the Raiders at the top of the key, looking for a pass. He gets one, dishes it off. That's Marzal getting the pass back to Griffin. They find somebody underneath, and that's 2 points. And that's going to be Brandon Porter with a nice 2-point layup from underneath in traffic for the Raiders. Russell for the Mustangs brings it back across half court, ends up with Bottenfield, back to Russell underneath, goes out to Evanson. Evanson finds Hurd. Hurd with another 3. Oh, Hurd, I think that's 5 3-pointers for Hurd, another one. Holy cow, that's 55 for the Mustangs to 41 for the Raiders. Noah Hurd just lighting it up tonight with those 3-pointers. Raiders get the balls back, going for 2, that's in and out. And there's a call on that. Mustangs, yep, that's a foul on the Raiders. The Mustangs are going to get that ball at the baseline. Russell inbounds it to Hurd, goes back to Russell. Hurd's going to break for the corner. Russell drives it in. That's Colin Jones. Shoots, gets his rebound, shoots again, no good. Foul coming on the play. Looks like that foul is going to be on the Mustangs. Two shots coming for the Raiders as they get into the double bonus. And that's going to be the 5th foul for Colin Jones, as he's going to have to exit this game with 2:55 left in the fourth quarter. Layton at the line for 2. First shot, nothing but net for Layton. That's going to be 43 for the Raiders. Layton's second shot. Nothing but net again. Nice 2 foul shots by Layton, the 10th grader from Washington Academy. Russell takes the ball across half court, hands it off to Evanson. Evanson back out to Hurd. I think the Mustangs finally trying to slow things down here, soak up that clock. They go to Bottenfield. Yep, Mustangs are slowing it down, moving the ball way outside the arc. They're going to pass it around, soak up some time. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Mustangs ahead 55 to 43. Russell charges in for the 2 points, can't get it. Bottenfield charges in for the rebound, dishes it back out to Evanson. Evanson's going to take it back out towards half court to slow it down again, but charges back out to Bottenfield. To Russell. Great passing by the Mustangs. They incorporate some strategy here, trying to use up the clock. That pass broken up by the Raiders, who take it right back down, and their pass is broken up by Max Bottenfield. And the Raiders are going to get that inbound at the baseline. It's going to be Max Cates inbounding the ball for the Raiders. Cates gets it underneath. Nice 2-point play. That's Brandon Porter with the 2 points for the Raiders. Hurd coming back across the court. Wants to charge for the basket. Ellis picks up his rebound but can't connect for the 2. Raiders get back, but their pass is intercepted by Evanson. Again, Evanson wants to take it all the way down but slows down. Realizes time is on their side. 1.5 minutes to go. Mustangs are going to soak up that clock. Evanson charges in and then passes back out to Hurd. Hurd does the same, passes back out to Bottenfield, to Russell. Bottenfield gets the ball in and then passes back out. Mustangs here soaking up as much time as they can. Ball goes to Ellis. Isaac Ellis goes up for 2 and draws the foul. Ellis going to the line for 2 points. That foul. That's the 5th foul for number 5, Gabe Layton, and he's going to have to exit the game. Nice hustle by Layton, good defensive player. And Colby Mulholland is going to come in for the Raiders as Isaac Ellis prepares for his first shot. First shot no good, a little short by Ellis. Bottenfield and Evanson waiting for the box out to get the rebound. Ellis. Second shot, in and out. Raiders get that rebound. That's going to be Marzal taking it across half court for the Raiders. Marzal ditches it outside. Inside move. Nice move by the Raiders. That looks like Brandon Porter for another 2. And then that is Noah Hurd coming all the way back for 2 points for the Mustangs. 57-47. Just about 35 seconds left. 2 more points for the Raiders, and we have a full timeout called by the Raiders. And that last 2 points looks like was Brandon Porter, bringing their score up to 49 to 57 for the Mustangs. So an 8-point game here. 32.5 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Mustangs looking to play some smart basketball here and use that time that they have. The Raiders are looking to come up with some kind of play to get them back into it. They're not totally out of it yet, but it's going to take something spectacular for them to tie this game up or take the lead with just 32.5 seconds left, being 8 points behind. Full timeout comes to an end. going to be inbound by Tyler Russell for the Mustangs. Mustangs surely going to try to hold this ball, soak up that last 30 seconds. And with that inbound successful, looks like the Mustangs are going to be able to run that clock down and win this game. Yes, sir. Mustangs charging in and passing out, soaking up those last 15 seconds. Raiders not trying to foul, so it looks like the Raiders are just going to play this game out. What a performance by your Mount View Mustangs. Steals, three-point shots, excitement upon excitement. Mustangs are going to win this game 57-49. So thanks to all the players and the coaches and the fans that turned out to fill this gym and make this an exciting day of high school basketball here in Thorndike, Maine at the Mount View Complex. Thanks to you and our YouTube Mustang community for tuning into this live broadcast brought to you by MVTV. Jonas Holmes, our head audio and video engineer, and I'm Mr. Beach with the play-by-play. Have a great night and tune in on Monday, if there's no snow day,